your inner potential isn't easy, but it's simple. We'd love to help you get there at last. Come join the transformative journey to holistic health on the Pure Power Podcast. Oh, let's start the show.
Hey there, it's Dr. Brandon here with the Pure Power Podcast, your pathway to more presence, productivity, purpose, and prosperity. Thanks so much for tuning in. So today I want to talk to you about the power of a coin. Back in 2021, it was May, my dad sent me a coin in the mail. Opened it up, looked at it, said, cool. Called Dad up. Hey, Dad, thanks so much for sending me this coin. It was this coin right here. Not this particular one, but one just like it. So I didn't really pay attention to it. You know, life's busy. Modern life's unnaturally stressful. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of chaos. Running a business, married, 2 kids, in-laws live with me, so on and so forth. All this stuff going on, busy. Okay, so days went on, weeks went on, months went on, a couple months went on. I'm in, adjusting patients, turning the power on. Amazing day. A patient comes to see me and says, hey, Dr. B, I have this book that I want to give you. And this is right before our family vacation to Michigan. And so, okay, well, God, you must have a message here for me. So I'm going to take it with me and I'll read it. I get up to my mom's place, sitting in the sitting room. That's what she calls it, the sitting room, and just looking out into the tall pines and all the woods and just the beautiful cabin experience up there. Just absolutely amazing. It's paradise. And I start reading this book, and it's called, the book's name is Anxious for Nothing, written by Max Lucado. Maybe you've heard of him. Maybe you've read the book. So I'm reading the book, I'm reading it, I'm turning the pages, super inspired. This message is resonating with me. And really, it is the whole book is centered around one verse in the Bible. Do not be anxious about anything, but by prayer, send your requests to God. Philippians 4:6. So I'm reading this, I finished the book, and I'm like, when I get back to Michigan, I'm going to get a t-shirt that has this verse on it, the Bible verse on it. I'm going to get a sign for the wall. I'm going to get a picture to put on my desk. So we get back, we're cleaning up. This is July of 2021. We're cleaning up around the house. We get to the spot on the island. I have a spot on the island. That's my stuff. I get to my spot, and then I see this coin that my dad gave me. And so I pick it up, and there's writing on the outside of it. I'll hold it up to the camera. So you can see there's some writing there, trying to get it to adjust. I'll read it for you. Do not be anxious about anything, but by prayer, present your requests to God. Boom. Okay. How about that? So the actual thing that I wanted was already there. So where at in your life is the thing that you're praying for, you're desiring right in front of your face? But maybe you're too stressed, too busy. Life is too chaotic to actually see it. But I'm also reminded that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Okay. So I took this coin and I opened it up. It's like this. And I put it in my pocket. So start carrying this around the month of July, the month of August. At the end of August 2021, I'm here, last patient of the day. It was on a Monday. Karen comes in. Known Karen for a long time. I could just feel the heaviness that she was carrying on that day. So start working on Karen. I start assessing the situation. She's She's telling me about all the stress she's under. She's telling me about all the fatigue that she's going through. She's just tired, exhausted. Work, coworkers, management, life is just weighing on her. I'm adjusting her. I'm doing my normal checks like I normally would. I'm checking her leg length, checking to find out where the subluxations are in the spine that's causing interference to the function of her nervous system. Going through this. And then I just had a moment where I heard God. And he spoke to me and said, Brandon, I want you to reach into your pocket and I want you to give Karen that coin that your dad gave you. And I'm like thinking to myself, and I'm a sentimental person. I was like, my dad gave that to me. God, I don't want to do that. So I continue to work on her. Then God speaks again and says, Brandon, I want you to give that coin to Karen. Your dad would be proud. So I'm like, okay, God, you're speaking to me. I'm having this inspiration. I'm hearing this voice on the inside. I'm feeling called. And I'm like, you know what, God, I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to order one and then I'll have it ready for next week when she comes in. And God said, Brandon, do not let her leave today without giving her that coin. Okay, God, got you. So Karen, get done. She sits up. I just said, Karen, I'm moved by the Spirit to share something with you. I have this coin that my dad gave to me, and I'm called to pass it on to you today. She takes a look at the coin, reads it. The dam has been opened. The flood of all these emotions. She said, Dr. B, I've been praying for a sign. This is my favorite verse in the Bible, she tells me. She stands up, we embrace like what seemed like for forever. Strong hug. All this connection and love. Since God's ordered me to carry more of these coins around. And when I'm called to share this message with you, as I'm called to share this message with you today, go ahead and pass on one of these coins. Folks, it's simple. When you're in tune and listening, when you're present, you can hear God. When you are distracted, when you are overwhelmed, when you are stressed, you're not present. People know when you're present or you're not. I know I'm with you right now here in this moment. I know I am present to you. There's an energy exchange. And no matter when you're watching this will still hold true. There's an energy and a presence. And this is what pure power is all about. Finding that peace, that calm, centeredness, alignment in the middle of the chaos, in the middle of the storm. As you access your pure power, it doesn't mean that the problems go away. It doesn't mean the challenges go away. It allows you to have more capacity to handle what life is bringing you. More presence, productivity, prosperity, purpose. So what are you hearing in this message for you? What has God been whispering or sometimes screaming into your ear? My question is, are you listening? And if so, what are you doing about it? Do you continue to ignore the signs over and over and over and over and over? Or are you simply taking one step of faith, moving towards what God is asking you to do, even when it does not make sense, even in the face of fear, even in the face of ridicule, even in the face of embarrassment, even in the face of whatever story or lie that your mind is trying to come up with to make it make sense? Because the truth is sometimes it just doesn't make sense. And now I think about the dozens, if not hundreds, of interactions that I've had with individuals and their families, called to share a simple message through a coin to help be a pathway, to open up a pathway to pure power. So you're listening now. What are you going to do about it? I'd love to hear from you. Comment below. What are you taking away in this message for you? How does this message apply to your health? What's coming up for you in regards to health? God whispering something to you? God sharing something with you? Is it just this feeling on the inside, this intuitive feeling that's telling you to do something even though it doesn't make sense? What is that for you? And what are you hearing in this message as it comes to your relationships? How about with your spouse, significant other, your children, parents, friends? What's coming up for you? Is there a relationship that you know you're called to lean in more, to be more present and to be more authentically you? Are there relationships that you know that the time has come where it's time to move on? And how about when it comes to your prosperity, your career, your business? What do you know that you're called to do, what God's asking you to do, but you keep ignoring, hoping that it'll just go away? What is that one step of faith that you can make today, right now, to move you one step closer to where God is calling you to go? I'd love to hear about it. Leave a comment below and consider sharing this message with somebody else that you know that needs to hear this. Someone out there that is seeking, somebody out there that is praying, somebody out there that is looking for a better way. Now, in the show notes, there'll be some links. If you want to learn more, click those links below. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Pure Power. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Go make it a great day. God bless you and your family.